in this video, I want to show you step by step how to automate your book formatting in Microsoft Word. Yes, I know you've heard about YouTube automation and other kinds of automation before. Now, in this video, I want to introduce you to Amazon KDP automation. I've been working on this for months and I hope it really works out. So let's start with this tool. Yes, this is just one part of the tools that does the formatting. Now I have other tools which do the writing, and then I've come up with a number of GPTs which do the writing, and I have this one which is formatting. Then there's some for creating book covers. So that whole process is covered. So now this it's better to call this semi-automation, but it is my automation, so I'll just call it Amazon KDP automation. Now in this particular video, I'm going to show you how this book formatting software will work inside Microsoft Word, how it will work inside Microsoft Word. So let's start. So now if I click on this, I'm going to open this file, and this file was completely written using Cloud AI, and it was written using just one prompt. With one prompt, and it wrote for me the whole content. Let me show you the whole content. When you go through, you can see the whole content up to the end, which is the conclusion part, which is down here. Yes, so as you can see, this content was written, it has 10 chapters from chapter 1 up to chapter 10, which is here, and then there is the conclusion here which says path forward. Yes, so now from here I'm going to show you now how this tool of mine works. Now we are inside Microsoft Word document. I've opened a Microsoft Word document, and I'm going to demonstrate how this tool works. At the end of the day, you're going to tell me what you think about it in the comment section. So let's start with this book formatting. Now, first of all, before you start formatting your book, I need you to look at the interface of my own Microsoft Word. If you look at the tabs here, you're going to see that I've added one extra tab, which is the book formatting tools tab, which is down here. You can see these are the normal Microsoft Word tool tabs, these ones. And then I've added one called book formatting tools here. So now if I click on this tab, you're going to see what's inside it. So if I click like this, you can see that I have my tools which I've set in order for them to format this book automatically. Like each tool accomplishes a certain specific task. Now there are very many tools. Now for these specific tools, the ones I've made here, they are general tools which you can use for any type of book. But then I'm trying to build specific ones where someone does not really need to know how to use Microsoft Word. All you have to do is just come here and click them. There will be like 10 buttons. You click them in order, and you have your book formatted. Only 10 buttons. You click 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and you have your book formatted completely without doing anything. So that's the one I'm trying to create to reach. Now this one is in the trial version. I'll call it version 1.0. Now in this version 1.0, I'll be giving it away to the people who have bought my Office 365 product. Yes, so those who are already in the group, you will find it there. Those who have not bought my Office 365 product, you can find the link in the description and contact me. Then you'll get Microsoft Office 365 product, and then you'll get this tool together with it. I'll give you the tool together with the Office 365. So that will be like I'm giving it for free. This is the trial version, or version 1.0. I'm giving it out to those who have bought my Office 365. Now the next version which will come, it will be a better version than this one. I keep on modifying it every day. So now let's build it. I've already talked too much about it, so let me show you how this tool actually works. Now if you have written your content with ChatGPT, then you'll need to use this first button. But since I've not written this content with ChatGPT, this whole content was written using Cloud AI, so I'll not need the ChatGPT button. So I'll skip the ChatGPT button, and then the next button you're going to have is the style button. Now in the final version, you'll find this button in order. These ones here, they're disorganized somehow, they're not in complete order, but in the final version you'll find them in order. So now this first version called normal style, what it does is that it changes the styling of your content. For example, this one, for example, this font, if I click here, I come to home, you're going to say this is Times New Roman. Yes, the all normal text is in Times New Roman. But if I go to book formatting and I click on normal style, I'll click on it and wait for it to take effect. So you just give it some few minutes, it will take effect, and then you'll see what it will do. So it has formatted all this, it has changed all this font, it has changed all this to a different font which is selected here. So if I come to home and I see this is the normal font, now if I make any changes to this normal font, it will apply to the whole content, the whole normal content. Yes, for example, if I choose this font and I click OK, you can see what has happened. It has made changes here. If I come back to normal and I choose maybe justify and I click OK, you can see that it has made changes to the rest of the content inside this. Yes, so that is how this first tool works. This first button, which is the styling button. Then the second button is heading button. So if I click on it, normally when you copy from ChatGPT or Cloud, these buttons come, but they're not connected to this Microsoft Word uh, document normal styles. They're not connected. So now this other button connects all of them together. Now when it connects them, what it does is that it connects them so that they can later appear in your table of content very well. So if I click on apply, you're going to see what's going on. Saying it has applied it successfully. If I click OK, you can see that what it has done. It has applied this here in the introduction. If I click here, you can see that it has applied this. If I click home and I come here and I see heading 1, you see heading 1. Heading 1 has been applied to this. If I click here, you see heading 1 has been applied to this. It applies it to everything except the introduction. Now, introduction, it has applied different introduction, and conclusion, it does that. So all you have to do is change it like that. The introduction, not the introduction has it. Go down to the conclusion, like this path forward, click on this and then apply this. Make sure it is this. Yes. So now that is what that button does. The next button is the bleed paper size panel. Yes, the bleed paper size panel. Normally most books don't have the most of the books that we write. Microsoft Word does not account for bleed when you're writing a book which is bleed. But here I've made a button which automatically brings for you the size for bleed. In this version, it has, if you click on it, you can see that it has only 2 paper sizes with bleed. It has 6:9 with bleed and 8.5:11 with bleed. Those are the 2 sizes I've chosen for now for this specific uh, version of the software, version of the buttons. Now it brings for you these 2. Now if you click yes, it will choose 6.9:11 by 6:9. If you choose no, it will select 8.5:11. So I'll choose yes for this one. For this specific book, I'll just say yes, and you'll see what will happen. It will squeeze all the pages to meet the standard. So it will do the formatting automatically to just change everything without me needing to touch anything. It's correct paper setting, everything will be now bleed. Now you can see what it has got. It said applied 6.125 by 9.25 in KDP bleed with normal margin. So it has applied the normal bleed setting. You don't need to do it manually. So it has done it for you. Now you click OK. So that is what that button does. Now there's this button which highlights bullet. Now, for example, if you have bullet list in your content and you want to format them but don't want to do them one by one throughout the document, so that's where this button comes in. I'm not going to use it in this specific video because I don't have bullet points in this particular book. I don't have bullet points, so I'm going to leave that button. Next, you can see that there's a bullet for duplicating chapters. Now ChatGPT likes duplicating chapters. If you have a lot of chapters in ChatGPT, you'll find that it has duplicated a lot of them, most of them. Now since it likes duplicate chapters, all you have to do is now click on this duplicate chapters, and this will remove any inside your content. Yes, for example, now it says 0 duplicate chapter. It has not found anything which is duplicate inside this content, so I'll click OK. Yes, now the next thing is that you know that each chapter is supposed to start on a fresh page. Each chapter is supposed to start on its own page, but if you check here, you're going to see that some of the chapters start in the middle of the page or cut across pages like this one here. Yes, now normally you'll be moving them one by one throughout this document. You'll move them one by one to the next page, but because we in this tool we have this one, it's called fixed heading, 1 line per page. Fixed heading, 1 line per page. This one, when you click it once, it moves all the chapter headings to the beginning of a page. For example, when I click it like this, click, it says line and page break setting applied to all heading 1 paragraph. So if I click OK, you can see that this content has moved. Yes, the content moved. So if I zoom in, you can see that the content moves. So it's here now on the next page. Chapter 6, the role of self-compassion, blah blah blah. So you can see what has happened. So every chapter now begins on the new page. If I click here, you can see chapter 1. If I click here, you can see this is also chapter. Click, you see this is chapter. So everything has been moved to the next page. Then there's this button here which is called bold prefixes. It bolds everything which is like this. For example, if I want to do this, I want this to be bold, so I'll just come and click it like this and make it bold. But I will remove that. And then if I don't want to do it manually, all I have to do is just click this button, click on it, and it goes through the content and bolds everything which is like this. Yes, it bolds everything which is like that. So if I go to chapter 1, you see that it has bolded it. Now if I come here to home and I want this to be left aligned, so I'll click on modify and left align this like that. Left align this only. Yes. So that is what that button does. Now the next button is the apply picked tables. Now this button is for tables only. So if I go to table, if I come here to table, this table here, and I format this table, I'll click here, highlight it. You click on this thing, this small thing, you click on it to highlight the table. Then you'll find when I've pinned the tables here, so you click on it, and then you choose one of these. So you can see that I've chosen this one, I've chosen this specific one. Now I want this to apply throughout the table without me going one by one to each table. Now this button, that's what this button will do. Apply picked table styles. It will do that. What it will do, it will apply this to all the tables. Yes. So I'll click on it and then click on apply. You see the next table on this page has been whatever colored. Go the next one. You see this is also colored. Go the next one. You see this is also colored. Go the next one. You see everything, every table in the content will be colored. Now from here, the next button will work on these things. You see that in this page the table has broken. It broke from here and continue here. Now that's what this next button does. Keep tables whole. So all you have to do is just click on it and it will move every content and make sure every table is on one page, not broken. So I'll click keep tables whole and wait for it to take action. You see it is taking action, you click OK. You can see that this table moved to the next page like that. It does this to every other table in the document. So when you go through, you see that every other table in the document is standing on its own. It's standing on a page and it's not broken across pages. So that's what that one does. Now this next one removes table borders. So if I click on it, you see that it's going to remove table borders. Okay, and that all the table borders have been removed, but sometimes it may not be necessary for you to remove table borders, so you just skip it. Then sometimes you find when a table is like this on the page. Let me show you. Like you have a table on the page, but then it is like let me show you what I mean. So you have a table like this. Let me move it. For example, you have a table like this and it is like that. It is distorted in the middle of the page. So now if you want to correct it to make sure it is in line with all the others, all you have to do is click on this auto fit. So you click on it and it will auto fit every table. It does this to every table inside this document. Then sometimes when you copy from ChatGPT, you'll have lines. You'll have lines which ChatGPT brings. Like it brings lines. Like lines. You'll be seeing lines here, line which separates content. I am sure you know what line I'm talking about. Now this specific table deletes all those lines, but there's no line in this content, so I'll just click it to see. So all lines removed. It will remove all the lines which you don't want inside this content. Now this next one is for table spacing. You can see that this table looks somehow still disorganized. So I'll first click on this to do the table spacing. Click on it once. It will change, apply to all the table spacings, and then show you. So if you click OK, you can see what has happened. It has applied to table spacing, and then you can see that all our content is still scattered from the table. So all you have to do is click on this one, table, align table left. So I'll click on it, click OK. You can see that it has aligned tables left. Now from here you can go ahead and change the table. Change the table what? The table font. Yes. So all you have to do is click on this. The next one which says table font picker. Click on it and you can see it brings you different fonts that you want to use in the table. Now all you have to do is click the numbers on this font. For example, font there's number 1 up to 12. So you look for the font you want and then you click the number. Yes. For example, I want Arial condensed. So I'll just click 1. I'll choose 1 and then I click OK. Yes. So it's telling me I choose the font size. Now what size do you want? It starts from 10 to 16. So I'll enter 11. So I'll click 2 and I click OK. You wait for it to take action. Click OK. Now you see that, see what it has done. Now if you don't like this, it just makes changes to that table only. So if you don't like this, all you have to do is click again, click on this again, Then choose another font you want. Yes, for example, now I'll choose here, I'll choose this font number 2. Choose number 2 to demonstrate. Click OK. Then choose the size. I'll say 2 again. Click OK. Now you wait for it to take action. Click here. You see what he has done. He has taken action and changed all the font. Now you can do this until you find the exact font that fits well, which makes the table look well for you. So that is what this button does. Yes. Now there's this other button for remove returns outside table. So you just click on it, let it do what it does best. Now this button actually removes, I'll explain what soft returns is, but you can just ignore this button for now. Yes. So now let's go to the other parts of this content. Yeah. Now the next thing that this can do is insert images. Yes, it can insert images, but the way I've built it so far, that means I can build different module does everything with images. The way I've built it so far is that it inserts images only after these chapters, but very soon I'm going to make it be able to insert images for recipes and all. Yes, with one click. It can just, I'll just make it like that in the coming versions. I want it to be able to insert images for recipes. If you have all your images organized with their names ready, it can insert them for you automatically. But this version does not do that yet. This version does not do that yet. All it does is inserts images, template images after every chapter. After it has inserted template images after every chapter, then you can go ahead and change to the correct images that you want. So now I'm going to show you what it does. So if I come here to this button of images, I click insert, it opens. It tells me to pick an image that I want to use. So I'll just open this and pick a random image out of this. So I'll just pick this one and I click OK. Yes. And when it does that, it asks you a question. Insert banner after introduction. So I want one after introduction. I'll just click yes. So it goes on and says, do you want one after chapter 1? I'll say yes. You'll say, do you want one after chapter 2? I'll say yes. Then chapter 3, I'll say yes. So I'll just click yes until it goes through all my chapters. Yes, I'll click yes until it goes through all my chapters. Chapter 9, 10, and then here I want to click OK. Yes. So you can see that it has inserted the images on this page. You can see another one here on this page. You can see here on this page. You can see that it has inserted images on these pages. But then if you look down, you're going to see that there's space here which I don't like. Yes, here on this page is also there. On this chapter, there's also this space which I don't like. On this chapter, there's also this space which I don't like. That's where the second button, the next button comes in. This one says remove space after images. So if I click on it once, it moves all these spaces. You can see that it has removed for this. So if I click on this, you can see that it has removed for this also. You can see that there is no more space after this. Yes. So that is for images. That is for images. The next thing we are going to do is to now insert drop cap. Now you normally would be doing them one by one. You'd be doing your drop cap one by one. But with this, you can do the drop cap at once. All you have to do is click this button, this blue button. You click on it, and it does for you all the drop caps inside this content. So you can see what has happened. So this W is here. So if I click here, you're going to see there's another drop cap here. I click, you're going to see there's another drop cap. So it has inserted all the drop caps inside this content. So from there, you know that from here we're almost done with formatting our book. Yes, we're almost done with formatting our book. So if I go down at the bottom, you can see what we need now is page number. Yes, what we need now is page number. So I'll first remove this. See these kind of things, you remove them off. So what you need now is page number for this book. So if I'll just go here up to like the very beginning. In fact, we don't need the page number. Let's first do these things. So if I click here, move it to the next page, click to move it to the next page again. From here, we need the table of content. Yes, we need table of content. So all I have to do is come to reference here and click table of content, and then choose this one. It says automatic table 2. Automatic table 2. I'll click on it. Yes, and let it bring for us the table of content. You can see that it has brought the table of content. Now from here, you go back to this book formatting thing, then click on format table of content. Click on this. Yes, and when you click on that, it's going to bring for you options again. It says, would you like to customize size? Would you like to customize? Then it gives you options. So 1 to 8. The one you choose is the one you'll work on for now. You can work on all the 8, or you choose the one you want and leave the ones you don't want. For example, number 1 is font size. think I like this font size. I'll leave it there. Number 2 is alignment. So I want alignment. So I click 2. I click OK. Yes. Then it asks me, do you want left alignment, center alignment, right alignment, or justified? I'll say I want left. So I'll click 1 and I click OK. So table content alignment has been done. Yes, it has applied. You may not see it, but it has applied it. So then next, I'm going to click on it again, and I'll say I want line spacing. Yes, number 3, line spacing. So I'll click line spacing. Now you do that for all these. Yes, you go through that. But then if you don't want to go through all that, all you have to do is choose number 7, which says complete format all in one. So you choose number 7. Just choose number 7 and click OK. That will bring you these ones which are already the template which are already made. Yes, the other one you do it when you want to make your own preset, but then we have presets which are already made where you just click once, you choose one, and it does for you all the thing. So now I want number 4. So for example, I want number 4. So if I click on number 4 and I click OK, click OK, you see what it has done. It has changed everything here inside here. Now if I don't like it, then I'll go ahead and change it. I'll click this, choose number 7 again, click OK, and then from there, after that, then I'll choose maybe number 1. Choose number 1, click OK. There, you see it has made changes to this. Now after it has made changes, you highlight here and move this to the middle. I'll actually automate that later. For now, we can just use this. Yes. Now I don't like this spacing, the spacing between this, so I'll just change the spacing. All I have to do is come back to book formatting, click on formatting table, go to this thing says line spacing number 3, choose option 3, click OK, and then after that I want single number 1. I want single spacing, so I click 1, click OK. You can see what it has done. It has moved content upwards. Now on a normal day it will do it better than this, but if it has not done it better than this, then you can do it manually. Just highlight everything here, and come to home, then come to this, come to line spacing, then choose here, choose before, choose 6, and after choose 6. Here choose single, click OK. Wait for it to take effect. Yeah, it has already taken effect. You can see what it has done. It has reduced the spacing between these. Then that is good. That looks better. You see this looks better. And I'm going to automate that step also in the later version of this software, of these buttons. I'll automate that step also. Now, but for now we have that. So now that's what we have for now. Now this tool is still in the mode where I'm creating it. I've not yet finished making it. It's not yet the way I want it to be, but this version, I'm going to give it out to the people who are buying my Office 365 account. You'll get this version. Then the better versions, we shall see how to distribute it later. Now from here, now the next thing you do is to insert copyrights page. So all I have to do is come to book formatting, and then the thing says insert copyrights page. So you click on it, and then you choose one type. If you're writing a fiction book, you choose this number 2. If you're writing a self-published book, you pick number 3. Pick any number you want. So all you have to just click the number. So I want, by default it's on 1, so I'll click 1. You click insert. You can see what it has done. It has inserted it in the space where the cursor was. So I'll first remove this and do it again. I'll remove that. First of all, before you actually start, you're going to see that this thing is bigger than this one. This one means the formatting in this space is bolded. So all I have to do is come to home and then click on this. This thing is for clear formatting. It clears all formatting. I'll click that. It makes now this to look like this. Now from here, I'll put the cursor in front of this, not behind it. If you put it on behind here, it will jump on the next page. So I put it in front here. How do you see this? If you want to see this thing, you need to activate this. You click on this thing. It's called show stroke hide. You click on it, yes, and then it will show you all this. This is the skeleton of the document. So all you have to do is come and say insert. No, go to home, go to book formatting tools here. So insert copyrights page, then choose number 1 and click. Make sure your cursor is here on this page at where you want it to be inserted. So I click OK. You can see what it has done. It has inserted this. So I'll highlight and apply normal to it. Come to home and apply normal to it. There. It has applied normal. Then I close this space, and close this space so that it can look better. Close this space. Then bold this and then bold this. Now you have your complete table of content. Now you see how fast we have formatted this book. Now, if I was not explaining, if I was not explaining this, I would have finished formatting this thing within 10 minutes. Yes, I would have finished formatting within 10 minutes. But because in this video I'm explaining to you and doing the thing, so it has taken this long. Yes, it has taken this long because I'm trying to explain and also I'm doing the thing. But normally, if I'm not explaining, then it will take a shorter time. Now there are other ways for us to actually now to bold this, which I'm going to show in the video that I'm going to make for those who are going to purchase my Office 365. Those who are going to purchase my Office 365, you'll see the rest of the video. So I'm going to stop this one here, as you have seen, but there are very many other things you can do. And now in the future, I want to even automate this first page. I want to automate this first page so that it can be faster for someone who wants to, for those who want to save time in formatting, those who want to save time formatting their books. Yes, so now, but if you use this without talking, if I was not talking, I would have taken less than 10 minutes to do this thing, to format the whole book. Now, for example, now when you see here the images, the image part, all you have to do is now click here, click this device, and when you want to change it, all you have to do is click here, come pick an image and put here, then move it like this, and then click here and say, click on this like that, and click anywhere. There, you have changed the image. That's how you're going to change the image when you're actually using this specific. Now there are very many other things you can do. You can even change the colors. Now if I click on design here and come to colors here, you can change the colors the way you want. You can see there the colors are changing. You can see that the colors are changing. So if I want it green, I'll just come to this palette. Want it like this, I'll click on this. So if I click on this, it does not change the color of this alone, it changes the color of the entire book. So if I click on this like that, green, I want this green. So you can see that this is also green, this is now green, all these are now green, this is now green, everything here is now green. Yes, now again, if I want to highlight, get everything which has step one, okay, like this. If I want to change the format of everything which has step one, so all I have to do is make sure the first one is the way I want it to be. For example, I want this to be like this, like that. Then I'll highlight this, come to home, then come to this, click on this, then click on this, and then click on OK, just like that. Yes, after doing that, you're going to see that there's a new style here which is called style 1. Now style 1, if I click on style 1, anything I highlight will be changed to style 1. Yes, anywhere where my cursor is will be changed to style 1, but then I don't want to use it like that. So I want to change everything with just step 2 to have style 1. So I'll highlight this, I come to find here, click on replace. Yes, after that I come to find, and I come to find which is here, click on this and then say main document. Yes, you can see that it has found 10 things, 10 items. It's saying it has found 10 items. So if I click on close and I come to this style and I click on it, it has applied to this. But then you'll find that it has not applied to this one, it has applied to everything which has step 2. So if I look through and find step 2, if I look through and find step 2 here, you see here where there's step 2, it has applied. So if I look through, I find step 2, everywhere where there's step 2, it has applied. Here where there's step 2, it has applied. So I'll do that for the rest. If I do it for step 1, highlight step 1, find, replace, come to find, click on find here, main document, and then click on, you see that it has found 10 things, click on close and apply the style. Like that. You see now it has applied to step 1 has applied. So now I do that for the rest of the things which have step. So you can see at the end of the day you're going to see that all the things you have steps have style 1 on them. Yes, now the next thing I do is move this to the middle. Now that's now refining. You can refine this now to make your book more interesting. So if I apply that, then I maybe I come here to these table borders, not table borders, just borders, and then I choose this one for underlining. So I like it, this line for underlining, so I'll just click on it like that. Then I make this bold, and if I come here to home and I click on heading 1, and I say update heading 1 to match selection, click that, you're going to see what will happen. So you're going to see that here under each of these now there's a line. Yes, there's now a line under each chapter heading, like that. There's a line. Now if I click to remove this, that's now what your content will look like. Yes, so now there's these spaces. Now one of the ways to reduce these spaces, there's also a way. Click on normal here, come to modify, come to format, come to font, come to advanced, come to this and say condensed. There, click all that up to 5 and click on OK. Now what I'm trying to do, I'm trying to automate all this. Yes, trying to automate all these steps. You can see that the spaces have disappeared now. I'm going to automate all this so that the final person, the person who's going to use it finally, will be able to just click one button and all these things will be done for you. Yes, that's what I'm trying to do for the final version of this software. So that's it. That's it for now. And all these steps, I don't want them to be manual. The steps I've been showing you manually. I'm going to automate all of them so that you can be able to format your book in 5 minutes. Even if you don't know how to format books, you will just be clicking in order. You just get 10 buttons here, which you can just click 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and you have a completely formatted book. That is what I'm trying to achieve here. So that is it for this demonstration. I would like to stop it here. Um, those who want to get Office 365, it's lifetime access. If you get it from me, you get it once and use it forever. So the link is in the description of this video. I'll leave the link there. You can contact me and then we talk about the Office 365, which will come together with this specific version of the buttons and software. You can use it for your own purpose. So that is it. That is where I'm going to stop with this. I'm going to stop here for now.